Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I'm playing with my hand delivered again. I did promise 5 cards. I have made 2. I've used this one once and I've used this one. I will go on to use the books and the cake, but I'm using this one again today. And you'll be saying, why? We've seen you do that one already. But I'm doing a little bit of masking as well. So I'll show you my card. And it says, happy birthday. And my little birthday's down here. And I've got these beautiful legs. But it's slanted. So I had to slant my card. And I think I've slanted it the wrong way. I should have slanted it that way. But I'm using a piece of this gorgeous Painted with Love designer series paper, which is not getting carried over, I'm afraid. Oh, I know you'll be seeing this and June's catalogue will be out, but I am recording this on the 28th. So for me, there's still 3 days use left in this. Ha ha. So yeah, we're going to replicate this card. I've used 3 different gems. I've used the clear glittery ones that we do. This is one of the new ones at the current new catalogue. And this is one of those plain white acetate dots that we do, and you can just colour them in with your blends. So I'm going to do the skirts a little bit different. Obviously I'm going to use a pattern one and a stripe one, but I'm going to leave 3 plain and just colour them in different colours and make sure they're not slanted going up the page. So I've got my thick whisper white, which I'm going to score at 4 1/8. This is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8. And I'm going to score at 4 1/8. Just help me do it all the way down. My scoreboard is right under me, so never mind, I use it all the time. So I'm going to fold and burnish my score line. Do you know, it's so hot here today and the sun is blaring through this window, even with the blinds closed. And I was dying for a really cold drink. So I wanted my lemonade. So I had no ice cubes, so I put frozen fruit in it. And it's gorgeous. Sorry for slurping. Oh, it tastes really nice. Cherries and berries. And our white's lemonade. And it's lovely and cold now. But it's up to you what side of paper you want to use. It's entirely up to you. And I am just going to offset it slightly. But for some reason, no, I'm going to keep this one straight. I'm going to try and keep this one straight as well. So let's see which side. I think we've seen this side so much. I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to angle. I can just angle it slightly. Maybe if I cut the papers down a little bit more, but then I might not have enough space. We'll decide that now at the end. So I'm going to fetch my paper in. And I'm going to keep it down with a little tiny bit of washi tape. So this is really sticky, so I'm just taking off some of the stickiness on my top. So I want to keep that line and that line perfectly straight. I'm just going to dot my paper down. So yeah, I've made a little mask as well. I've cut this piece out so I can measure across. I don't want H-A-P-P-Y. I might even do a couple and make them stand out. I don't know what this is for, but it was attached to there. So right, I do have that sign here. You have to be careful. There's a little rim there. That is the bottom of her skirt. That's going that way. So I did the legs first. I think that's where I went wrong. I need to keep these. I need to keep those. So I'm going to grab a bit of scrap. I know I've just taken that down, but I'm not going all the way to the top. So I can go to the sides. I know this card is level, so I don't need to. Look at me trying to straighten up my scrap paper. It's going off the end, Gaynor. So I'm going to fetch in my black memento ink. And the alphabet was gifted to me by the lovely Gloria Gordon. Along with a few other items. And it's like a poster. Each letter says A, amazing, adorable. B, best, beautiful. It's got 2 beautiful words for each letter. So I'm using the P, P and Y. So I'll get them off ready. I'm a stickler for putting stuff back as soon as I've used it, even though I know I'm going to use it again. It's my OCD, it kicks in, and that's me. Oh. So, my line is there at the bottom. And I'm going to stamp my... See, now my first one went over the edge, so I'm just going to go over the edge slightly. What I might do is, as well, put my ruler on, because I want a gap at the top so I can put my gems. So if I keep that there, I know that's not going to do the best job in the world, but it might keep my ruler straight. So again, and I'm just going to butt this up. Oh, crumbs. I got a boo-boo. Don't worry about that because my little plant is going over there and this ruler is just moved. So now I need my little masking piece, which I've added temporary adhesive on the back. Just want to try. I was rushing the other one, so I just want to try and keep it level so I can get 5 on here. 1, 2, 3. Oops, what am I doing? 4. And the last one. I rushed the other one and didn't use nothing to cover the hand up with, and nothing. Five. Yay! Let's see what that looks like. I can always... Oh no, that's pretty good actually. I like that. So now my ladies' banners, and not banners, posters are sticking up. Now I know where to go with the legs. So in come these beautiful legs. And this will just now go along the rim of the platform. I'm in deep thought here. The tongue is out. Concentrate. Oh, pretty close. But at least the legs are lining up perfectly now. So what I'm going to do with the pattern on the skirt, I am going to add one pattern here and the stripe one here, and then we'll keep the others plain, I think. So this is going to be lined up. This lines up right at the edge of her skirt. Perfect. Isn't that lovely? And again with the stripes, I think you've got a little pattern there now. So I'm going to add this one here. Right, and line it up with the waistband. Perfect. Hey, I couldn't do that again if I tried. So now these beautiful little flowers are just to decorate the top corner. So if I can hide my boo-boo now with that, I will try my best. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, I've gone over the top a little bit. That's okay. It can be a 3D one, that can. That's not bad at all. Oh my gosh, look at me, I haven't cleaned anything. Oh my gosh, OCD kicking in. Clean, clean, clean. Get my cloth out. And I've got to clean these as they go away. Oh, my frame. My lady's skirts. and the beautiful patterns on. There we go. They're all squeaky clean now. I'm ready to go back into my set. So I'm going to keep my little cloth out for a moment because I'm going to do the happy. I'm going to start with the H, obviously. And these are just go in here. But what I want to do quickly is grab my... I don't need this now. Oh, see, look at this. Oh my gosh, that is really super sticky. I will have to add something in that corner, I'm afraid. So I'm just going over with them with a pale blue background. Nothing perfect. It's just to break up all the white. I could use my stamp apparatus, but then I still have to mask off. Never thought about that, you know. It just gives a bit more, takes the monotony off just all that white. That cute. Mega cute. Oh my word. So, we'll get to our colouring session in a moment. I do need my black ink back. And I'm just going to line these up now and make them look central as I can. And you've got H for happy. A for apple. A for adorable. Go. Oh, it says adorable actually. Hey, that's cool. And P says, I don't know what P says. Pleasant and perfect, I think. This is why I keep my little cloth to hand. Just right on that corner there. But you girl, I mean, you could have a line of girls wishing, say, their boss or someone, happy birthday. Perfect. And no. Last but no means least. Happy. Yay. I'm happy now they're done. Well, I have got a little piece of scrap here, because I'm using my word window punch, and I'm just bending over the birthday bit, happy bit, and I'm just going to stamp the word birthday here. Lovely, that turned out really nice. Yay, I love it. And I got, like I say, my word window punch. Or is it the classic punch? I'm not sure. I'm going to take this, keep this as straight as possible. And pop that out. All that from a scrap of paper. You don't need to go by grabbing big lumps. So I'm going to pop this back in. And it just flags the ends for you. If you want to keep it like that, you can. Or you could have left it long, but I don't want it mega long. Just make sure you've got it in the centre, because you can. Isn't that cute? OMG. Look at those, they look like our dimensionals. So, that can go back over there. In fact, I've got my mini dimensionals here. I'm going to pop them on the back. And with it just being a small sign, you don't need too many. Birthday. And that's going to go along there after we have cleaned. So I pop them over there with my other stuff. Now here comes the coloury bit. Yay! I love colouring. Absolutely adore it. I've got to have a swig of my fruit lemonade. Anything to try and cool down. Oh, it's boiling. Absolutely boiling, boiling, boiling. So I'm deciding on, I'm going to have a gorgeous yellow skirt. You could leave them all plain. You could just decorate each one. Like I decorated them alternately as well, but I think we can change it up. Add a splash of this gorgeous pineapple punch in the blend. And it's flawless once you go over it twice. Just beautiful. There's no white bits, there's no pencil marks. It's just stunning. Oh, and I will use that for the flowers. I'm going to have a yellow head on that one. Just so pretty. And I'm going to have a pink pirouette skirt. Just stunning. This is the dark pink pirouette. Just gorgeous colours. I can't wait for the new blends to come out. I'm going to take my time with those, just buy them every now and then, because I've run out of acetate boxes for my blends box. I'm going to have to make something else for the new colours. Lovely. Perfect. And what other colour? Let's have... Oh, orange is the new black, isn't it, they say? Let's get that pumpkin pie out. Beautiful. You could add texture to these or shade it. It's entirely up to you, but it's just a card. I don't think you would get much shading on these skirts if they were in an office environment anyway. Just beautiful. And I'm just going over again to smooth out those lines. And they all just blend in together. Isn't that gorgeous? Flawless colours. Can't go wrong. So now my dark old olive for the leaves on this beautiful designer skirt. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am absolutely roasting. We've finally gone out and ordered a new bed mattress, because I wake up every morning and I am absolute agony. It takes me a good 3 hours some mornings now, and I can't function for about 3 hours after I get up without Oromorph, tablets, pain relief, sprays, you name it, I'm taking everything. So one of these ladies is going to have really dark legs. And then we're going to finish off our stripy skirt in a moment, along with the flowers. I'm just loving this new, well, this black, orange skirt. It's just beautiful. I'm going back over to darken those legs a little bit. They're just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I will come back and do that again in a moment. I've done the hands. Oh, I know what I needed the yellow for. The centres of my flowers up here. And I'm alternating the flowers on the posters as well. But the masking, oh, love the masking. You don't have to have it spelling the word happy and birthday. You could have had it just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, or many wonderful sentiments, what you want to say to a person when you give them a card. Oh, it's beautiful. So let's get some blue going on. I'm going to add these dots on these beautiful little skirt here. And I'm going to do the waistband. And we're going to have blue stripes, but I'm going to keep it navel, blue and white. So I'm using the smaller end because we haven't got a lot. And I'm just starting from the bottom and working my way up, because if I start at the top, you can guarantee I'll miss a line. And then with the stripes will be all out of sync. And we certainly don't want that to happen. Not after we've gone to all this trouble of stamping and getting it in the right place. Just perfect. Pleats on the skirt are just so nicely and evenly spread. Just perfect. And I'm going to darken her waistband. I'm leaving that one as it is. It's just perfect by itself. I'm going to grab myself. Oh, I'm going to grab this beautiful Calypso Coral. And I'm going to go around. This reminds me a little bit of the Flirty Flamingo. I know it's not, but it just so pretty. It's either that or my eyesight's are getting terrible. But if you ever got if you've got the blends, have a look at the pale Calypso Coral. It looks a little bit like Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to leave the daisies white, because daisies are white. What a beautiful skirt now that is turning out to be. Very fresh and summery. Perfect for a summer card. Just beautiful. So that, oh, I'm going to do this now for, because these aren't daisies up here. Just really pretty flowers. Oh, I could get right into this. I can colour for hours and hours. It's just so therapeutic. I'm a doodler as well. Do you ever do that? If there's a pen and paper near me and I'm thinking about something or I'm looking for something to do, I doodle without realising it. And when I look up, the paper's covered. And I'm thinking, where the hell did all that lot come from? I'm just going to darken these legs here again. This lady's been on holiday. She's come back with a gorgeous tan. I got a vivid imagination, haven't I? So I'm going to finish off my gorgeous leaves now up here. Just a really pretty design. There we have it. Virtually done. Oh, love it. Love, 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 love. Sorry, I do rub it on a bit. So, let's get rid of our scrap. Fetch our card in. Can always keep this. I keep this now. I will keep that in my box with the stamp set. So, this looks a lot straighter than that last one. Oh, colour again, I do need, I'm just going to use a tiny bit of the rich raspberry to colour this flower in. Cherry cobbler, should I say. That's perfect. That is just how I wanted it. And we can centre these flowers here. Just beautiful. Love it. So, now to attach. Do we keep it straight and keep all of it straight? Because I offset that one totally wrong. I should have offset it the other way. The DSP is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and the white is 3 5/8 by 5 3/8. I just think that's so charming. I'm going to keep it straight. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. My gosh, that drink is so Moorish. It's really nice. So I'm going to firstly attach this to my designer series paper. Then I may even pop it on dimensionals. I'll add a bit of height. I think the second card's turned out way better than the first one. Well, look at me thinking it was attached. That is just so sweet. Absolutely adorable. Right, I'm going to get some gems out as well while we're here first. So I used a large one of these, and one of these coloured in. So I know I'm going to decide on, I'm going to have a mint macaron one, and I'm going to start that in that corner. Then we're going to have one of these, and we're going to come along into this corner to outwards, and then I'm going to go grab one of these because they're 3 different sizes. I'm going to keep with the green theme, I think, and I'm going to just colour that, the white X. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant for colouring in. Love the fact that we can do that. Excuse the French, excuse my arm, should I say. Oh my gosh, I am terrible. My mind is just getting old. So I'm going to attach this as well. I took the back off. Oh, there it is, yeah. And forget, I've known a gentleman for about, easy, 15 years. And he walked past us today. And do you think I could remember his name? Not a chance. And I've known him for so long. My head is just pickled. Totally pickled. I was like, oh my gosh, why can I not remember this gentleman's name? I've known him for so long. And it wasn't until my husband got in the car and told me his name. I was like, why can't I remember that? So we've mixed and matched our gems just to give 3 different tones and textures. I've actually covered that little bit of paper that came off as well. So I'm going to add a rhinestone right next to each one of these letters on this billboard. Oh, that each one of these lovely young ladies is holding up. Just to add a bit more texture. I think that is beautiful. Absolutely lovely. And it says perfect and pleasant. You and youthful. Amazing, adorable, happy, helpful. Making sure my card opens the right way. I'm going to bob this on dimensionals, and I'm going to grab them just here. And when I'm doing stuff like this, I always go for the outside edges because this is quite a long piece of card. And you can use these, they're absolutely marvellous. They just break off so easily. and stay on your fingers. But they're just brilliant. Love them, I do. And this will add a bit of height as well. Just going to bob around that corner. And I'm putting a little bit in the centre as well. And it's so much easier for me to pull the backing off. Yay! So this is all hot off. Oh, excuse me. I think they're changing the weather from hot to cold to freezing to boiling to humid to all sorts of weather changes we've had. And there it is. This is my card for today for you all. Hope you like it. I think it's absolutely adorable. I will pop that in the box for you, Lorraine, with this one. Make those numbers up. So I just think they're so cute. Absolutely adorable. I will come back with the other two I'm promised to make. With, I did say I was going to do a set of 5. So 5 it is. Stamp my images. Because they're going to the charity and they will be sold on, they've got to have our Stampin' Up image. Or the Stampin' Up image. There we go. This one's slightly offset. If I'd have tilted it that way, it may have straightened that line up a bit. But this is a lot straighter and a lot cuter. And I love it. I love the skirts that are plain. Absolutely adorable. Well, I hope you give it a go. I hope you give me a thumbs up and press the subscribe button if you haven't already, because it's just there in the corner. And if you press the bell, you'll be notified of when I upload videos, which tends to be every single day. So, I hope you give it a go. I hope you enjoy. And this is the one I did yesterday. This is the one we've just done now. And I love them. On dimensionals. I can add a sentiment now to the centre. Now I know they're going in the box for Lorraine. So, take care everybody. Love you all. Bye.